Hello beautiful people, my name is Cynthia. Today I'll be showing you how you can check your tenant's right to rent using the share code. It's very easy to do. This is what you're going to do. Google right to rent checks, then click on the link checking your tenant's right to rent, how to do a check. The government website page will open, checking your tenant's right to rent. So read through everything here. It's very important that you understand that if you rent your property to someone who does not have the right to rent in England, you can get a fine of up to £3,000 for each tenant or be sent to prison. This page is quite resourceful. It contains how to check original documents. So it also has documents that can be used. It says you can check a British or Irish citizen's physical documents yourself or use an online identity service provider, IDSP, to check them. It also has a list of things you need to check, but we are here for this section, how to check with a share code. So it says you can view a tenant's right to rent in England with a share code. When you click on that link, it takes you to this page. Check a tenant's right to rent in England. Use their share code. It says use a share code to check a tenant's right to rent your residential property in England. If you are the landlord, an agent acting on behalf of the landlord, a tenant subletting without a landlord's permission. As you scroll down further, it says what your tenant needs, and then it says to view a tenant's right to rent, you will need the tenant's date of birth and share code. Click on Start Now. Then the page opens to this. What is the share code? So remember that the share code is created when the person gives you permission to view their status. After putting in the share code, you click on continue, and then this page opens. What is their date of birth? So you put in the day, the month, and the year they were born. Click on continue, and the next page is enter your details. Are you the landlord or an agent? So if you click on landlord, you put in your name, and if you click on agent, you put in the name of your company. If you do not know if you are the landlord or agent, it goes further to explain that you are the landlord and must do a check if you're renting out a property or room to a tenant or lodger, including if you have given them permission to sublet. You are a tenant or lodger who rents to another person without your landlord's permission. You are an agent and must do a check if you have signed an agreement with a landlord to let their property and carry out checks. So all you need to do is to put in your company's name or to put in your name as a landlord, and then you click on continue. The next page should show you your tenant's right to rent data, but this one says there's a problem with the share code. To check this person's immigration status, ask them to give you a new share code. It should look similar to this. Check the person's photograph and check the person's full name. Remember, if the tenant does not have the right documents or a valid share code, you must use the landlord's checking service to request a Home Office right to rent check. The service can tell you if the tenant still has the right to rent. For example, if the Home Office has their documents, they have an outstanding case or appeal with the Home Office. And lastly, the Home Office told them they have permission to rent. You will get an answer within 2 working days. You will need the tenant's Home Office reference number to use this service. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you benefited from this video. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye.